Some say Formula One isn't really a sport. What sport has stadiums that span seas? Or revels in driving rain, blazing sun, and blackest night? What sport makes even Vegas stop and stare? Sure, we have passing and curveballs and even the odd dive. But for us, the back of the net is no place to be. Breakpoint is rarely an advantage, and halftime, we do it in no time. Our kit saves lives. Our goals change futures. Our slam dunks echo around the world. And our big game, we do it 23 times a year. This is no ordinary sport. This is Formula One.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. Equal Tier round 4. This week we are on Spa, and please welcome Trevor again next to me.
Good evening, everybody, and let's not ignore the biggest factor of this weekend's race, and it's the return of the one, the only. PRL Cedric is back on track, no pressure on him whatsoever from the comms box. I'm sure you'll agree, Ollie.
Oh no, none whatsoever. We've watched him and he looks in fine form. He's potential top 3, easy. The form I've seen him.
I think that's what he said. Top 2, but 3. He might make one small mistake. It might not
massively.
I
expect an absolute flawless performance this weekend.
And a flawless one for Matt when he was flying over a curb somewhere, probably.
Quite possible around Spa, that's for sure.
Well, it looks bright there at the moment.
It does. It is dry all sessions. Apparently.
Again?
Something is... Yeah. The curse has been lifted.
Oh, you just put jinx on it now.
Well, hopefully not. Right, so let's have a look. We will let these guys go round a little bit, and then after a few minutes or so, when the next pause in play comes, we will have a look at the table. Let's go in.
On track.
It is a Merc, yes. So we said it's round 4 of Equal Tier. We have round 4 of Realistic Tier tomorrow. Obviously both held at the same place on the same weekend. This week, we'll tell you what we'll do. Let's get the table up now, shall we? Just to give us something to compare against.
Whilst that's up, I have just seen it said that I'm crackling. Here's a surprise.
Oh, we'll give it a minute. If not, we will try and sort it out. So, as you can see, Dodos is leading the way with 61 points. Hound is very close behind, 57. Kenan on 52. Defending champion's going to have to try and find some of that form that he had in Season 3 and put it into practice in Season 4 to try and defend his title. Mikey is level on points with Kenyon as well, and then a little bit of a gap down to Syrah and Nightowl and Skutex, who is sitting in P7, bearing in mind I think he's reserved 3 now out of 4 races we've done this season. And then it is very close towards the end of the table. McLaren leading away, P1 in Constructors, followed by Alfa Romeo on 79, and then it's close between Mercedes, Williams, and pretty much all the way down, and then a little bit of a jump from P9 of Red Bull to Alpine, who is in P10, who have only 39 points. They'll be looking for a little bit of a good performance this weekend. And that was a good time because we're just joining Jono now at the end of Sector 1.
It's clean so far.
Good. Spa has a little bit of everything. Those fast corners, some killer curbs, some long straights, and, you know, probably, well, arguably the most famous part of the track in the F1 Canada, Rouge. Gotta be one of the biggest ones.
I was going to go on board with Sid now because he's about.
Is he out? Is he?
Yeah, he's about Ruffle Rouge on his whole lap. He's made it. He's got it out of the way. It's done.
Jono coming into the final part of Sector 3. It is flat out all the way round, pretty much from the start of Sector 3 until you come to the final couple of corners. To be careful just not to take too much on the inside there, because the car will over-rotate very easily, and we have a new, or our first time of 1:43.8. And who is it?
Should have been Blitz next to it. He has just invalid.
Was he? Okie dokie.
I think it could be Hound.
Hound, I'm on board with. It is Hound indeed.
Yep.
As he does come towards the final couple of corners. Definitely got some pace, as we've just seen on the table. Yeah. He's had a decent start.
Oh, he was just in the lane. Yeah.
It's a 142.1. It's a big jump. Everyone is on softs so far in Q1. Let's go back down to, is that Rubber Duck? It is Rubber Duck. Just coming up. 144.8 for Sid. 143.6 for Rubber Duck. It's not a bad banker to start with. Who is it? Mr. Indy. Is that Scootex? Scootex. Oh, no, it's not. Oh, no, Remaster invalidated. It is Scootex. Yes, we did see Blitz, mate.
Indy's just behind that, I think.
Scootex, we P2, 142.218. Let's jump down to Mr. Indy very quickly. He is P6, 144.2. Moving Cedric down even further. Brewmaster is the next one ahead. He's just started after invalidation, I think. Yep. He's coming all the way down in Sector 1. You ride quite a few curves around here. You have to be careful. Some of them you can't. As long as you come down this looping down the hill sector. Try not to take too much on the inside, so it dips away the apex on a couple of these corners. There's just a slight dip in the middle. Same with this corner as well. Try not to touch the inside, because it is a little bit dent, like a dip inside, which will throw the car. It does have a mixture here, it seems, like the outside's raised but the insides are dipped. Looks so far good.
Can you tell us if my microphone stopped crackling? Because you got told a couple of minutes ago that it was.
Yes, by the sounds of it, you are crackly. Should we start a new party?
Let's do that.
2 seconds. should be able to include your audio. I did just untick
Yes.
it and do it again, so
Oh, right.
you might- just double check it's done it. Matt Allen says Matt is going to be P14. Ooh.
Whilst we were busy sorting that out, Raza Gamer went P3 with a 142.3.
Yeah, I've just checked. You are coming through a lot clearer.
Good.
Yeah, let's get back to the action. Who is it? Odin, Blitz. Blitz is sector 1. I've lost myself.
Alan, is
Odin's
that
just
is
finished, that's what it is.
that your prediction for qualifying or for the race? It's for the race. We're going to need 6 others to DNF, I think.
Is there on board with VNRL Blitz? Validate his first attempt, this is his second. Been a smooth sector 3 so far. But it's very easy to invalidate around Spa. I think the first sector sucks you in the speed aspect of it round here. And then sector 2 guns well. You need to really start paying attention. Some very fast corners, but very easy to invalidate. J7BP is on the intermediates. Definitely going to have to go through anyway. Blitz up to P6. Let's go down to... I think it's Matt. It is Matt. Ferrari. Sarah. Alan's prediction was for the Red Bull tomorrow. P14.
Yes, right, probably. Matt goes P7.
That's goes P7. He's hearing what we've said and he's just proving everyone wrong.
He's gone half of what Alan predicted.
P7 for Matt. It's one of those tracks, Spa, that I find it's a fan favourite, but I don't think a lot of people are that good at it, if you see what I mean. It's a very complicated track to get right.
Yeah.
Because of how long it is as well. It's a long old lap.
It's funny because I was obviously chatting with my Alpine team.
Ooh, Mikey,
Alpine, I've done it again. Williams. My
Shocking.
Williams team. I know, it's such a force I had it with my team through the week about Spa. I suddenly remembered in our olden days of the league that cannot be named, I think if I remember correctly, Spa was the first track that Dodo's transitioned from his controller to his wheel in our Racing Point days. Because I remember I would let him through because he's quicker than me, and then 4 corners later he'd be off and I'd be past him again. And then I'd let him go by again, and then 4 corners later he'd be off and I'd be by him again. So yeah, we pretty much spent the whole race doing that. I was begging him to go back on his controller. I'm like, mate, what are you doing? So, and look where he is now by not following my advice.
Leading our current championship this season. Just. But he's leading. Night Owl.
Confident.
Has Night Owl retired with a 142.6? That was on the softs. He's only just changed the intermediates. I was about to say, there's no way he's done that time on the intermediates. He's just changed that into the pit. So, okay, I can understand. They're probably a fairly cemented time. We're standing board with Vale as he's yet to post a time. Haas looking to gain and get some decent points on each of their tables after a bit of a slow start. We definitely are going to see quite a few. We're going to see a busy track in the next 5 minutes. Vale come from P17 and won the race in Brazil last week in both tiers. So you'd be full of confidence.
I think he just kept his rear wheel just within the lines there.
Remaster's happy. The retirements are just people that are happy with their time so far. Syrah has just started. He's in sector 1.
Yep.
Kenyon is slightly just ahead now of Vale. So Kenyon is on an outlap. He will move out the way as he does there on screen. That's a very good banker lap set by Mikey. 1:42.085. It's a great attempt. Probably the only one he will need. As Vale comes across the line and sets a new fastest lap. 1:42.019. I think it was Syrah.
Yep, it is next. Yep.
Yep. Doing a good job so far this season for the Aston Martins. He's done it quite sort of singly at the moment. Unfortunately, his teammate has had lots of work going on lately. He's doing a good job so far. Sector 2 yellows, just slow moving. Oh, we have Dreams. As Dreams has gone. As he gave us the I'm back in the chat. He is back, but he's in the wall. He was back. And Syrah did go up to P7. It will be enough to see him through into Q2.
Dodos will be next. He's just going through the final chicane now.
Whoops, indeed, Dreams. You jinxed yourself there by saying you was back. Dodos into the 141s. On board with P16 now, Matt is. Oh, he's not? P16 now. Here comes Kenyon round the final corner. We have a 1:42.067. My God, look at those top 4 times.
Sid is just. Oh no, he must have.
He's. Oh, where's he going?
I'm not. Well, he must have made a mistake. He was way down on his time.
That's it. That's it. He is out in Q1. He only has 2 minutes 20 seconds remaining. Will not be able to get out. That is 1 Haas in and 1 Haas out. Shake it all about.
Well, if he was hoping to get back out, he's being held up in the pits.
Hayes is out as well. He is in the pits with no time set. So that is that for there's at least Dreams, Hayes and Cedric out. As we'll focus on the bottom, guys. Mr. Indy, is that Jono just ahead? No. Oh, Jono's invalidated.
Could be costly.
Oh, yeah, that's not going to be. He's not going to have enough time to get around, is he? I'm not quite sure on the time.
No, I mean I've got the yellow banner up as well, but I mean it's going to be under 2 minutes, so.
He might be okay
if he can recharge.
Sector 1, yeah.
But
Mr. Indy, is he looking to improve? He is P12.
Oh, nice one, Mr. Indy. His tyres will be fairly worn.
Rubber Duck in sector 2 now. There is a minute left now, so I think Jono's probably going to have enough time now to get round. But like you said, he's going to have to recharge. Cedric retires, unfortunately. A loss. Cedric in the chat. Okay, this is hard.
What do you think I'm sitting here, Sid?
Getting retired in P3. That would be the
Duck is up by nearly 3/10, which would move him well up the table if he can hold that through sector 3.
Yeah, that's going to push him probably just ahead of Blitz at the current pace that he was going.
Looked clean and tidy.
Just under Blitz. That should be enough to get him in. Mr. Indy is down to P13. He is riding. Matt is on He's P14 at the moment. He is going, I think, because he's just on the dropout zone. You're never quite sure.
Yep, he is
to be
going.
safe. And he's validated. He was half a second up. Look, 0.6 up. He wasn't invalidated. So Matt is now in the hands of the gods or the other drivers. J7 is furthest ahead. We know he will beat his time because his first time was set on intermediates.
Odin is on target to go above Matt.
So we are potentially looking at losing Matt if the current pace carries on. J7 will surely push his time to join probably the top 6, 7, P2. Odin, what can he do? He's improving at the moment. He's a good sector 3 and he goes P13. That means Jono's invalidated. That means we now have lost Hayes, Dreams, Cedric, Jono, and Matt. To be fair, Alan said he changed his mind. He did say P16. About 4 or 5 messages up, so. Yeah, unfortunately, we lose.
We believe you,
those.
James. Yep. And you be careful what you say, because if you did that on purpose, you'll be getting a penalty.
So there we have it. Q1 is over
Going
like that.
James is going for farm driver of the day. What, you going round in a tractor? Is that the plan?
Okay, just wait for Jono's car to re-reverse in the pits. Hayes, Dream, Cedric, Jono, and Matt will take a short break while the rest of the drivers start Q2, and we will come back in a few moments.
Just put the tire graphic up on my own stream. I mean, it's not like anybody's going to go out on anything but the softs.
Welcome. We are back in to Q2 with these 15 drivers you see on screen. Unfortunately, we have lost one McLaren, a Haas, Mercedes.
5 drivers already out.
It is. These will be scrub sets. Raza. Sorry, we were on board with It must be Vale. It's Vale and Haas.
Yeah, I think Vale was first. It's busy. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 drivers out already.
It is busy.
Don't expect me to keep up with who's where now. This has got too crowded for me.
No, I just normally, to be fair, we just go around and we're on board with who we're on board with and try and work it out roughly. They're only the first times. Most of these times, tyres are going to be scrubbed anyway. I would have thought. As we have Hound following Haas.
Only Dodos and Kenyon remain in the pits.
Well, that comeback was short-lived, wasn't it?
Gee whiz, 2 minutes I get in the comms box on a Saturday, and here he is back already trying to kick out of my seat.
Oh, mate, all I end up doing is just sitting there drinking loads of beer if I don't do anything. Well, I'm just still going to do that now, to be fair.
But
Have you included your audio?
I have included my audio, yes. Can you hear me on the stream?
I will check just now.
Thank you, Biz. Thank you, Biz.
Yes.
Teammate, Super Vale on a lap.
So I'm on board with Hound just slightly further ahead of Vale in Sector 1. Coming to the end of it now. So most of these tyres are going to be scrubbed, I would have thought.
So, Trev, I was obviously busy trying to race. Did you comment on the times? Top
I
5
wanted
covered
to,
by
but
a 10.
The problem is, because as you know, I live in a much quieter house than you do, and I can't shout, "Look at those tyres!" with the same gusto that you can, or I'd have Sarah through here going, "Would you shut up?" So yes, I wanted to say it, but I just knew it wouldn't have the same emphasis. But I did notice.
They were
Yeah, I think
very,
we
very
need to,
tight.
We've seen that. Yeah, that was hard. My second lap, it wasn't. I knew where I lost a bit of time, but it felt okay. And you know, to come across the line and still be in dead last, I was like, "Ooh, God."
It's a very, very long lap, this one as well.
And then I was going to go out and use my last set of softs because I just thought, well, I might as well. And I knew I could make up the time. I knew. And then as I come in the pits, Vale was just coming in the pits as well. So I had to
Yeah, I
sit
saw
behind
that,
him.
yeah.
Did you see that? I was abusing him in the party. He's like, "Oh, you should have said I would have gone round." I was like, to be fair, I weren't paying attention. It was you ahead of me. I was like, just see a couple of cars ahead of me. I said as soon as we went over the pit line, I went on my phone. And then, yeah, next thing I know, I was like, oh, no, I'm not getting back out in time.
So these are definitely scrub tyres.
Yes, yes, it is. Was it 40? We was in the 41s.
41s. We had
Yeah,
41s, yes.
John, don't stress about being at the back. Because listen, no offence to Sid here, but Sid will tell you as well. Sid is like Lightning McQueen compared to me. I am that slow. That's why I stopped racing. It's like, no,
Yeah.
had enough. Too much. I can't deal with just plodding around at the back anymore. So, yeah, stick at it. And if all else fails, just take out Matt, and everybody will class you as a hero.
There's a lot to be said if you are new to it. There's a lot to be said for just, if you want to, just get into it. Like I say, do a couple of leagues during the week. Obviously PRL at the weekends, and it definitely comes around. Because yeah, we was all right. Okay, I'll speak for myself, not Ollie. Penis. I was all right, and then yeah, I just feel like I dropped off, and then I stopped racing, and now I'm so much worse, if you know what I mean. So I've lost a lot of the work you've put in, which is it's annoying in a way.
You stopped for what, 6 months? Was it about
6
that?
months, I think. Yeah, I haven't really.
Yeah, well,
raced
I haven't raced in a year, mate.
Yeah,
I did our practice race at Qatar, and I bombed out into the wall in front of Ollie, I think on lap 2, and I was like, no, I'm done, that's it. And that was at the start of last season. So, well, before we even started last season, and I was just like, no, I'm done, that's it, no more.
Yeah,
So
but then
imagine
it
how
definitely is
bad
harder
I
to
would
come
be if I
back.
started
Yeah,
up again.
it is much harder to then come back. I've definitely found that for me. At least I don't take out Ollie. Yes, you are right there, Matt.
Oh, shots fired.
Was you watching Wednesday, Trev? Yes, you was
I was
actually. You were
watching
the one
that.
who said
Yes,
it
I
was on the
was.
stream. Yeah.
Yes.
When Ollie
I was
said,
like,
"Did you
what on
see it?" and you was
earth?
like, "Yes, it was on the stream."
I mean, the way he mounted
Kenyan
the
onto
back
his
of you, I
hut.
think you should have a restraining order out against him, quite frankly.
It was his fault. He was wearing Lynx Africa.
That was
Oh,
it.
well.
He lost his mind as I went
He
past.
deserved what he got
Yeah.
then.
Dupe.
No.
I had Dupe Hom.
The McLaren team, as I said the other day, in VRNL, an internal investigation is going on, and I've been told to say no comment at this time.
Very true. I'm gonna leak the WhatsApps and get helmet barcode.
don't. You can leak the WhatsApp. Just don't share the
Actually,
pictures.
I'm just thinking with Matt's comment there. I mean, Matt can't really speak with the way that he took Alan out in Brazil last year.
Very true. Disgusting
Exactly.
behaviour.
I know. So he's lucky he didn't get a race ban or a league ban.
Jono, yeah, competitive online is good, but I would definitely say league racing is better. A big part of league racing, I think, that maybe some people don't think of, is you race against the same people week in, week out, and you just build up the knowledge on the track, and it just makes for much better races, I find.
Yeah, because I mean, when it used
And
to be sort of like yourself and myself and Matt and Indy and Bebs, kind of as the back markers, we all knew how each other raced, and we kind of knew, where to be
Which
careful.
all the
and where not
fast
to
boys
be.
will. Yeah,
Yeah.
which all the fast boys will. They will know each other's little ticks and little movements. So yeah, league racing, it really does build up that sort of, and that's what leads to a lot better racing.
Yeah, if you're not in any other leagues, I would suggest trying to find
Oh yeah, a midweek
one that matches your sort of
Kenyan
level,
P4.
and just get yourself racing, mate.
Yeah, and the more you do, the better you'll be. And there is a level, but racing against faster guys, there is a limit. So, but racing against faster guys does make you faster. It does make you improve. But as long as it's not, too much that it's that you're not enjoying it.
No, and it does get it. I mean, PRL is fast. There is some fast people there. It's not the fastest out there by any stretch, but there is some fast drivers in here, and you can learn from them. It's not just that defeatist sort of, I'm never going to get near them, because realistically, none of us are, unless you're one of the other guys. I'm not going to get anywhere near them unless you put me in a Ferrari and they're in like the Williams sort of thing, realistic.
Yeah.
But you do
Blitz,
learn from them.
first
You
time
learn that consistency
P6.
by following all the little bits that they're doing a little bit differently.
Dodos just coming into final sector, but yeah, I totally agree. Yeah, you've got to, like you say, I like to follow fast people. I can't follow them for long, but
No.
it's so nice to follow a fast person because you just see what they do, and it is so. And yeah,
Well,
like you
maybe
said,
maybe
Jono,
Alan did
he had a
take
big wobble
Matt,
there, and
maybe
he
Alan
still
did
gets
take you-
fastest lap.
Matt, maybe Alan did take you out last Sunday, but he gets applauded for it, whereas you're just villainised when you do it. That's the difference, mate.
Rubber duck, maybe.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Out
if
of
Rubber
like the
Duck
ones who are
Hound-
fighting for a position.
Yeah, same with Rubber Duck. I think the rest are just.
But yeah, if you
Outland
want,
coming
Jono, I know a Wednesday league and a Tuesday league. The Tuesday league's probably on par pace with this, isn't it? I would say, maybe.
TTM.
Yeah, quicker with the
quicker.
faster guys. Yeah, with the faster
quicker.
guys, but then over the course of
Who is that? Razza? Are we on board with Razza?
I wasn't bored with Rubber
No,
Duck,
no,
but there's someone
Rubber Duck.
else. Rubber
That's
Duck's
right.
just
It was an
pulled
Alpha
out.
Tauri.
Oh, he's got low
So-
fuel. He's got low fuel. He's low fuel.
Yes. Alpha Tauri's retired in the pits. That's Razza. That was all.
Blitz isn't going to be doing anything.
Where is Hound? He
P6
is here.
currently, he's going.
Final couple of corners. Again, you just need to, like we saw with Dodos, it can make you fight the car if you don't get it right. And that's probably
Smashing.
a fresh run of a 141.3. The soft
smashing
tires.
blouse that is you have on. J7B. Hit or Skutex, sorry, maybe Skutex.
Skutex. Yes. Skutex.
Skutex, then his teammate J7BP. Skutex, the realistic champion. He's raced quite recently.
I said this earlier.
He's raced quite a few.
Three
Have
out
you said it on
four.
stream already?
Yeah,
Have you?
3 out of
Yeah.
4.
Right.
P3 141 6. Yeah, because he's sitting like P4 in the table when he's a reserve.
Should bloody take my seat then. Why
Sid.
didn't he sign up?
Sid,
Yes.
look at the difference between Dodos and Skutex. Take it away.
Wow, we were. Look at those times.
That's what we needed. That's what.
Oh,
that's what
J7's in.
wanted.
J7 is
J7's
in.
He's going to have to go again. Remaster?
Let's have a look. Yes.
Or, yeah, remastered in Syrah, sorry. Yeah.
There's actually quite a lot of very close times there. Looking at just individual pairings.
There is a lot there, yeah. I mean, they're all paired up in a way, but they're all close.
Only 1/100th between Dodos.
Oh no,
and
Rue has
Skutex.
invalidated. Back to Syrah. Mr. Indy Q3, let's go. He's got a very good chance of getting himself into Q3.
I think Sarah might be about to destroy that hope though.
Dodo's retired in the pits. Happy. Syrah P5. Now let's go down to the McLaren. No, that's Kenyon coming.
Oh, Remaster's off. Remaster is sideways on the grass.
Oh, I don't know what time we've got left.
Oh, not enough.
144. He needs to get this one right. He's on 85% ERS. So he needs to get this one right. JB7 is enough to come sector 1. Rubber duck. Yep. Let's go on board with Mr. Indy. He's trying to focus on these guys down in the drop zone.
No, he's given that
Oh,
up.
he's
He must have been
coming in.
slower.
That's unlucky. That means we've lost Mr. Indy.
Now, I don't know how badly Remaster spun, because when I went on board with him, he was already sideways parked on the grass. So, how much did he take out of those tyres? That is the question.
Yeah, I'm sure there's a few percent. Kenyon comes around and starts sector 3 now. He is half a second up on his time, which is enough to get into the 141s at the moment.
He be safe. Not enjoyed the best of starts to the season.
No.
Put a little pressure on himself. He has put a little pressure on himself.
So, yeah.
Remaster's looking at a 142.5 if he keeps this pace, which will keep him. Or get him into Q3.
Kenyon goes P6 with a 141.7. I
Oh, he's
wonder if there
invalidated.
Oh, Mr. Indy's
is
out,
he?
unfortunately.
Rue
Yep,
is
Remaster.
Oh,
also
Remaster's out on the
out.
final couple
Yep.
of corners. That is savage.
Yep, Remaster. He
Who have we
invalidated
got
literally
first?
in
It
sector
Night
3.
Owl.
is
Night
Odin.
Owl.
Is it Night Owl?
Night Owl.
Oh yeah, Night Owl
Night
P10.
Owl first,
Sorry. Yeah.
Night Owl, then Vale, who is already P2. So to be fair, you don't have to jump to Vale as he is
No,
already
we're
through,
not.
and
We are
then it is
concentrating.
on the guys who can get knocked out. Yeah, then it's you can ignore Mikey as well. The Aston of Odin. So after
P9.
Night Owl P9, so it's Odin.
Got Blitz
There is a
just
couple of
coming
guys
around in
ahead,
sector
so
2
keep
now
an
as
eye out.
well.
Yeah, you've got Blitz after Odin. It's unfortunate for Mr. Indy, just on the cusp.
Odin needs an improvement to get himself in.
Doesn't.
Oh,
He does. Sorry.
P10.
Didn't
P10.
jump up first. He got the checkered flag still down in a lower position.
Blitz could push
P10
him
for
out.
Odin, he pushes Blitz out. Checkered flag for Remaster, Rubber Duck,
Blitz
and
is,
Mr. Indy.
needs nearly a second. In,
And then
yeah, just under a
J7BP.
second improvement.
Blitz, he was up by
J7BP
8
straight
tenths
after.
through Sector 2 Blitz.
P9!
He's done it.
Bang, well done, Blitz.
We
Great
could lose
lap. Now
Night out here
J7BP.
with
No, he's through.
J7BP.
Yeah, I was going to say, Blitz is through.
Oh, we
Oh,
do. Night
Night
Owl,
Owl,
Odin,
ow.
Indy, Duck, and Brewmaster out.
I've got to say, that's a bit of a shock. You don't normally see Night Owl not in Q3. He is normally up there in Q3. That is a little bit of a shock there for Night Owl. That was tight, Blitz. Look at those times. Night Owl is out by 300ths of a second. Night Owl is out by.
Yeah.
That is mental, bruv.
Lucky. Congratulations, top 10. Blitz, good job in getting himself
Yeah, very
into
tight.
Q3.
Yeah, Blitz with a Q3 appearance. Lovely. Lovely jabbly.
Commiserations to the 5 guys that we lost. We'll take a short break and we'll see the guys that came in. Welcome back. We are into Q3 now.
The final run. This is going to be tight. This
will
if
be
Q1 and Q2 is anything to go by, this is going
Yeah,
to be.
this would be crazy, crazy tight.
Yeah, any one of these guys, any one of these can be on there.
It's a busy,
At
busy
least on the
sector
front row.
2. Everyone out bar the Mercedes of Dodos, which is to be expected. He's
He
having his
loves
cup
it.
of tea in the pits.
He's got his flask.
And
yeah.
yeah,
Flask is out.
and Sarah. Oh, he's just finished it. He must have just finished. He's leaving now. He must have
He
been
is coming
lukewarm. He
out.
drunk it quick.
Left the lid off this week. Keeps getting told off. Toto ain't having it now. Now he's in the Mercedes.
So yep, is Haas leading the way, and then it is
Up the Haas.
Razza.
I did say to Val earlier, I hope he's got broad shoulders because he's got a lot of carrying to do over these next over these next like 12, 13 races.
Here we go. I'm pretty sure they will be running scrubs from Q2.
Yes, I'm sure there will be a lot.
We won't see
of
the fastest times that
scrubbers.
we've seen yet. As they all get their back in Q3 for that,
Ooh, a little
pretty
wobble
much that
from
one
Vale.
final attempt.
Yeah, pretty much, especially around Spa. There's not a lot of time in Q3 anyway, unless you're on like an Austria track or something like that. But in Spa, as I found out in Q2, I had one go, I come straight back in the pits, had a second go in Q1.
That's
I
it,
didn't know
yeah.
what happened in Q2, actually. But no, yeah, I come out, done it, went in and done it again, and then, yeah, because I got held up by Vale, that was it. I didn't have enough time to go a third time. And I didn't slouch about.
I
went
don't know
straight
if
out
you
every
would.
time.
Do you think you would have done if Val wasn't there?
I don't know if I would have.
Yeah,
Oh, what
'cause
got out
me-
in time? It would have
yeah.
been very, very, very close. But I was 2:03 when I got over, and I was in the pits technically.
Yeah, I said
So
that on
I was
stream
no.
that I
As
saw
I was
that they
being
had
taken off.
Vale's car
Yeah.
held up in front of you, which
Yeah.
to put it in the garage, and I'm like, oh dear. I thought
And
Sid's
by the
definitely not
time
making it now.
By the time it wheeled me into my pit box, it was like 1:11 left. So yeah, it was just like, might as well return.
Yeah, as I said, you basically got 2 attempts around here, and that's it.
And that is why a lot of these guys are out on track.
Come out early, give yourself as much time around here. 1:42, not the longest on the calendar. I think got to be Baku.
What, the longest track?
Yeah,
No, it's Spa. Don't you dare sacrilege.
Spa?
No,
the
no, but
longest
he's saying not but longest time.
time.
Like
Yeah,
lap
Baku's
time.
a longer lap time.
It's a slower. Oh, Mikey new fastest lap.
So
Pound just
Spa's
right
the
across the
physical
line.
track, but
Blitz P5.
Baku's the
J7
longest
VP.
lap. That's what I mean.
Yeah, yes. Well, like Singapore used to be like that, didn't it? It was
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
going to say
Mega
Singapore it
slow
would have
lap.
been, but then I don't know what it's now that they've changed the track layout.
No, it's knocked about 15 seconds off of Singapore
It's
now.
much better,
Yeah.
Singapore. I gotta say, it's still Singapore, but
I never used to like
It
Singapore.
definitely
And just
has
that one
improved it.
change, I'm like, oh, I like Singapore now. It's
I
weird.
haven't raced there in any sort of setting, so I couldn't really say. I've done some like practice and maybe some 5 lappers there. Kenny just about across the line.
Yeah,
P2, there he
P2,
goes, starting to show
all
his pace a bit more
141s.
now.
Wonder if
been a
these
little
are
bit
fresh because the
off the pace. Might be for
141.3. Mikey's
Because,
might be
let's
as
be
well.
honest, for Kenyon, he has been a little bit off the pace in Q1 and Q2, so maybe
Yeah.
he was nursing
Yeah, I
one
noticed
set.
that he was fourth in both, I think.
Yes, so yeah, maybe he was, man is
Dodos.
rapid, so
Dodos P1,
Bang.
P1.
you are.
I think these are
P1?
fresh because those last scrubs were 42s. I think, weren't they?
Sierra
Yeah.
has invalidated.
So yeah, I think these are fresh tyres. Depends what they had left. Yep, Sarah has invalidated, but let's downboard with them anyway.
I don't think anyone else is going. for
Blitz
anything.
is greater than Scoot from Barry. Hello Barry, how are you?
Evening, Barry. The Haas Demon reserved for me in Haas last Sunday got a top 10. Both Haas drivers in the top. Oi! J7 BP. Wow, wow, wow.
Wow.
Gets pulled into the gravel.
All the better from hearing from you boys. Nice to have you in here as always.
There's a bit of an orgy in here. Don't worry, I'm going to race.
We had to pull in an extra stool.
It's a tight fit. Yeah.
It's a good job I've got my own chair.
Sarah is in. He's just going to have a reset now.
J7.
Everyone
in.
is in. I take it Kenya will be coming around. Yeah, these Kenyan and Dodos will be coming in anyway. Anyone coming out of the pits? Is that a Alfa Romeo coming out? I see. Nope.
Oh, really?
Just
I was gonna say, I
realised-
don't
just
think
No,
realised
no,
Well,
no. I'm just trying to work out the dots.
Oh,
Probably missed a trick in the break between Q2 and Q3, Ollie, which would have been
What's
to
that?
put up the photo of all 3 of us in the comms box on the stream.
Whee!
Did they? We could do that now. Should we do it now? Just to show 'em,
Yeah,
because we
let's
haven't
do
done
now,
it yet.
just while we're all here.
There's a
It's
line,
never-
so look.
Then we can have everybody arguing about who's the best looking.
Ta-da! Oh, this picture. Like, when I done this picture, and like obviously I put it all together, and I've done a picture of me. All I can think is Wallace and Gromit with that thumbs up. I don't know why.
Yeah.
It's the
I see.
fact
My
that
hand
you've
looks
got your
massive.
It's the fact that you've got your invisible penis in my mouth, Ollie. That's what's getting me.
And Sid's shocked by it. That's it there.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, that one's going in the bank. There you go. We upgraded this season.
Blitz screenshotting this. It's the Tony Tucker look on it. Everyone loves the rise of the foot soldier. Everyone thinks they're a
Enough of that.
cocaine cowboy.
Back
Oh, actually,
on
wasn't it
to-
a bit like Barry who called you Myra Hindley?
Yeah, yeah.
It is Showtime Vale
It is, yeah.
first, and then followed by Mikey.
Fail. 141.576. It was his previous attempt. Again, I'm still confused. Well, I'm still struggling to work out if they were softs or they were scrubbed or fresh.
We're about to find out.
I'll keep awake,
Regardless of
Sid.
what they
You've
were.
got a race just soon. In
I'll
5
be
minutes.
fine.
He's going to do that ball warm up they do where they drop the balls from the hands. You have to catch them.
That's not the kind of ball warm up.
Mate, can you imagine them if they film me doing that? Just
him a
just
squeeze.
bouncing down the pit lane, running up.
Stumbling around, kicking him as
You
you
know,
go to
when you
pick
watch
him up.
the kids, you know, like when
He's
you watch
running
like a
back down all
6-year-old
roofs,
play
chasing
football
them.
like that. Yeah, just all bit under-coordinated. Yeah.
Can I have my ball back, please?
Drops it from his hand, just misses it by like 3/10.
There you go, it's Vale crossing the line. He's started the hot laps in Q3 and he looks like he's probably going to finish or be the first to start on the second round of hot laps. With the time ticking down, 2:30, that would be it.
Apart from
Be one
Mikey.
done.
Yeah, this is going to be it for everybody now. Hound, J7 coming out as well.
We've got 210, 211, 212 miles per hour. And down the
5
long
100
straight.
up. So at the minute, just for that 5 100s, look, he doesn't jump Kenyon. He loses out to Kenyon by 1,000.
Yep.
This is tight, man. Tight like a tiger.
We'll have a look at the end of Sector 2, just to work out roughly where we are.
Mikey is ahead of that pack, isn't he? Yeah, he's got cleaner.
Yeah, so I'm on board with him at the moment.
Just wondering if he had a little bit of traffic. I didn't know if he. Oh, is he pulled out? Has he pulled out?
Yeah, he has. There was.
He's got enough.
Vale is just under 1/10 improvement so far, so that's only going to jump him.
That's still only going to jump.
It's going to jump him Kenyon.
And there's not. Well, I suppose you can make up a fair bit of Sector 3, but I don't feel like these guys do.
No,
No.
I mean it's just consistency on that last corner.
Yeah, as long as they nail this last corner, that's pretty much it, isn't it? Sector 3.
Oh, Vale looks like getting a little fire
Vale
of the car
doesn't,
there as well.
unfortunately. Oh, he ends up
Improved by
8,000 improvement,
8,000.
and that is it. That is it. He's not going to be able to go again. 33% ERS. He's not going to be able to go again. Mikey
Mikey
he got it back up to 100. He's got it up to 100.
Be going
again.
now.
I
Yeah.
wondered if he'd get the ERS back up. But he does. But he has. Is that J7B? Who is that ahead of him?
No, it's Hound. Hound's ahead of him. Just
But
also
Hound
just
is on a lap,
started.
so Hound doesn't have to move. This could hinder or help Mikey. I don't know.
I think he's got enough pace to probably relatively stay that side of the distance away
Hound
from him.
That's what I mean. They're both
Who's
very
that?
quick drivers. So.
Oh, it's Kenyon. I thought it looked like this is the thing with Spa around here because this last corner, I struggle to work out sometimes if they're going in the pits or they're just taking a wider line.
Yeah, or it looks like they're going to die. Yeah, I
Yeah.
think that it looks like. Oh my god, he's going to crash. Oh no, he's just going to.
Hound is up by 2/10, but he needs 8/10
Oh,
just to
Mikey's
move
gone
up one
so
spot.
wide.
Yeah, Mikey had a
Wow, yeah,
fight the
that's a
car,
big
get
jump.
that back online. And
Yeah,
that
Hound needing
final
8/10.
part.
That's huge.
Mikey's
Oh,
invalidated.
Mikey's
Mikey's
invalidated. Mikey's
yeah,
out.
invalidated.
Mikey's done. Mikey is done. Checkered
Hound,
flag
yep.
is being waved.
2/10 up. 2/10 up. They need a hell of an improvement already. We'll have a look as he comes around a corner
Yeah,
into
Trev said he needs
sector
0.8
2.
just to jump ahead.
Where
of
is he
Razza.
looking now? There's 0.8. The end of sector 2, just under 9/10.
Meanwhile, further back, Dodo's is slightly slower to sector 1. In fact, both Dodos and Kenyan are slightly slower by the same amount. But Kenyan's picked up a lot of time in sector 2.
Hound P1, 141,
P1, great lap.
08. Go to, is that JB7? It is. Mikey retired in the pits. P3 after invalidation on the last attempt. J7 up to P4, 141.5. Then it's down to Kenyan coming around the final corner. Vale retired in P6. That's not a great finish after sitting pole position.
Kenyan P2.
Kenyan P2. That is Skutex.
Yeah, then quickly followed by Blitz and then Syrah.
Skutex now coming across, powers down early, and we are going to see a 141.564. Pushes Vale down a little bit more, down to P7.
Dodo's
Blitz
is coming round.
Remains P8. We'll go to Dodo's. P1, Dodo.
Dodo's P1. You are doing a good job.
That Mercedes driver.
Good qualifying from Red Bull. Good qualifying from Red Bull, P5, P6.
Good qualifying from Red Bull. Hound, good job. Alfa Romeo's both into Q3 and finishing well in the top 10. But your pole position for Spa is Dodo's. He's had a solid qualifying.
Yeah, smashed it, to be fair.
I think he's topped
them
everyone.
Bloody times. Some of them times at P5, P6, P7. Look at that. Difference between Vale and Skutex 1/1000th of a second. So tight. So tight.
So our championship leader is going to lead these cars around at Spa. Join us in a few minutes for the race.
Go on, Sid. Strap your helmet on, son.
Well, good afternoon, everyone. Summer break is over. The time to relax has all stopped now. And after one of the worst races in Formula One history 12 months ago here at the Belgian Grand Prix, let's hope today is one of the best. And it's a certain mixed up grid, and there's going to be an awful lot of action around this classic circuit, which looks an absolute picture today. It is packed, full to the brim, and the sun is shining. 7 kilometres long, 4.35 miles, 2 DRS zones for overtaking, some of the best corners, some of the fastest straights on the Formula One calendar, and 20 of the best drivers going wheel to wheel around 44 laps. There are 19 corners. You take your lap distance at full throttle for 80% of the lap, and this in 2020 through Eau Rouge looked a little bit different back in those days, with Sergio Perez behind eventually Pierre Gasly. Let's go to the Les Comps chicane. Good spot for overtaking here. This is Ricciardo and Verstappen a couple of years ago. The Renault at that stage of Daniel Ricciardo, the Red Bull of Max Verstappen getting ahead coming out of Malmedy, the highest points on the circuit. And this towards the bus stop chicane. Alex Albon on a late charge, 2-point scoring finishes in 2 starts here at Spa, this time in the Red Bull, getting past the man who eventually took his seat, Sergio Perez. The 3 tyre compounds for today. In the heat and the extra track temperature, will the soft tyre last long enough to make it an effective tyre? That's the C4. The medium should be a very good race tyre. Expect the hards to come into play. That's the C2 for today.
Welcome back after a short break. Sid had to run down from the comms box, put his helmet on, do up his race suit, jump back in his car, say a prayer, and we are back on the grid. Well, you're back with us at the moment. You see our lovely faces while we just wait for the cars to start their formation lap, and then we will go and have a look at who is doing what.
I thought for a second I saw rain, but it's the railings at the side, at the left-hand side on the pit straight, just glistening in the sun, and I was like, whoa, is that rain?
A beautiful Spa. So we have a mixture on the tyres. We have a, I'll say 50-50 split between the mediums and the hards. And then we have Sid's going brave. Sid is going brave. No, it's the Haas boss has told him, look mate, put on those slicks and have at it. Full confidence. The man is the only one on the soft compound tyre. Looking to push through the field as early as he can from P18. Rumours are he's just sitting there because he knows he can get himself a driver of the day. That's the rumours going around the paddock.
I mean, bangs in fastest lap 1, and then that's it. There's 1 point right there.
Let's get ready. So yeah, it should be, well, not sure that's the right word for it around when we got cars going around. We might see some rumbling. Let's get ready to race. Yes. Like I said, we do have Dodo's P1. He's looking to extend his lead at the top of the table. Hound, who I think is he P2?
I do not recall.
I know
I'm
he's
afraid.
high up there. I know he is high up there. He's in the top 4. I'm pretty sure he is P2, but he's looking at Kenyon starting P3. He is currently P5 or 6 on our championship table. Bit of a, not a bad start, but a bad start from his standards, and I think he would admit, he'd be the first to admit that. So he will be looking for this race to get himself back on track. Like I said, Spa is a long lap. It's going to be one of these races that is full of concentration. We're just waiting for the last cars to come back on the grid. That is Hayes. We didn't see him in qualification. We'll sit on board. I'm going to sit on board with Kenyon.
I am actually going to go right at the back with Hayes and get a full view of what's going on ahead.
Let's have a look. I can't see any lights. That's 2, 3, 4, 5. We are live at Spa and we are off.
Go.
That's an absolute stellar start from Mikey alongside Kenyon. Dodos and Hound are side by side. Looks like Hound is slightly a little bit of elbows on the outside, but rejoins. Oh, that was a lot of 5 seconds that pipped up there.
There was a concertina effect at the back here as well. I think Hayes went into the back of the cars that came to a grinding halt.
Oh dear. So we do have a VSC, so that picks up a majority of 5 seconds there. The game wished to hand out.
Going to see a fair amount of pitters because there's definitely a lot of carbon fibre lying around at the back there.
Yep, we're live again. Track is green. Yes, unfortunately there was a few drivers that picked up either damage or the time penalty, which they will be serving when they get into the pits. Sid moves up to P17. That's just slow moving cars. Again, that's damage. I think Hayes is just being very considerate and letting people past because he knows he can't quite battle yet.
I mean, if any of those that have got wing damage also were those that picked up a 5-second penalty, that is going to be a long pit stop.
Yep. J7, a little bit of a, not a lunge, sorry, is a little bit deep into the final corner, but he's lined himself up nicely again. We are on to lap 1, or lap 2 now. Dodos takes the fastest. As standard with whoever's leading P1. We scroll back down. We do have the top, well, top 10, top 11. Cyril's unfortunately picked up in there, but he looks like he's making a good recovery. Being followed closely by Matt in P13. We do have a few pitters at the back, just picking up the wing damage. As Cedric up into P15.
Yeah, I'm looking at the gap between Syrah and Night Owl there, and I've got to assume that something's happened in front of Syrah, that he's fallen that far back.
Yeah, let's see what was going on. It was a very weird, there was too many mixed messages coming up.
Well, as I said, I was right on at the back with Hayes.
Yeah. Hey, Syrah, I don't know. We haven't seen anything that's gone on. There's people picked up time penalties. That does not warrant a restart. Time penalties do not warrant a restart.
The fastest laps just keep tripping through with every driver that's going through. Oh, there's a
Kenyon
big
and
dive
Hound
there
are
back.
side by side.
Mikey is right on the gearbox of Kenyon as well now.
He is. It's looking like Scootex has got past J7. 2 Red Bulls swapping over.
Everybody in the top 11 within DRS range of the car in front.
Yep.
So with a cushy gap between him and P16, he'll be hoping that there's no safety cars.
Top guys doing a good job. Just following each other at the moment. Excuse me.
You've got to imagine Dodos is going to be the man under the most pressure. Everybody else behind him has got DRS.
Yep. Cyril's done a good job. Just broken Matt on DRS now. He's definitely starting to be away at the times a little bit. He is those softs. And there's a few soft runners already out there as well that's joined Sid. Let's go back down to the top now. We are on board. There's going to be... That is Hound going down the outside of Dodos to take the lead of this race on lap 4.
Blitz is under all kinds of pressure from Night Owl here. Night Owl really needs to get past them because Blitz is the first car that's out of DRS.
Yep.
Oh, where's Hayes? Hayes is gone.
Hayes is in the pits.
Will this... Oh, is it? Okay. I was going to say, will that bring out the safety car that Sid was hoping wouldn't happen, but...
Like I said, Hayes, I don't see. There's 2 people on track that are part of it as well. I've seen time penalties come out and that doesn't warrant a restart, mate. Just because time penalties come out doesn't mean it's a restart. I can't see what's happened.
Night Owl has got the job done on Blitz, so he will set off after Brewmaster and get back within a second of him.
You got her up close. Joe Dodos is taken and Kenyon is up into P2 as well.
I was just going to say that Hound had got the job done on Dodos, and then the next thing I saw was Dodos had went past him again, so...
Yeah.
As I said, that is going to be the issue with leading this race, is that everybody behind you is going to have that extra horsepower and the DRS rates behind you. So we could see this lead change a few times.
Wow. My laptop in for a dance.
What's your name, Kenyon?
No, I didn't mean to early. It was full when I put it on now. I knew it. This is quite new. It lasts a long time.
Oh, Mikey's going for it on Hound. Oh,
for Odin 3 second. There was Hound a little bit on the inside there. Looks like a little bit of contact behind.
Yeah, I thought they were going to plough into Kenyon there, actually. That's why I kind of had a sharp intake of breath.
Tech Street 7 still close. Ripple's following, doing themselves a good job just latching on to the top of these now as Kenyon is very, very close to Dodo's.
Sure, they're going to get that done. Yep.
Easy enough, way before.
I don't know if Vale's at the moment, but he dropped a bit back from Brewmaster. He was out of DRS zone, but he's just got himself back in it again.
Yep.
From P12 back, it's all fairly big gaps between each other. Oh, we've got...
Oh, Dodo's is gone!
Did not see where that happened.
Oh, Dodo's is on the left, he's
Oh,
gone!
Yep,
Brings out safety car.
it is. It was Matt's fault.
Did not see what happened there. Be interested to see what will happen now. Are we going to see some pitters? We probably will.
I think we'll see at least Sid coming in to get off those softs.
It's a good one for Sid. I think it's a good one for all round. I know there's going to be a chance for these guys to get rid of some of these penalties and bring this field a little bit closer together.
Everybody's in the pits.
Yeah, so surprises. It's an early one, but it's a risk. Too much of a risk now to not pit.
Yeah.
Go. Nice out P10. 0P11. Matt's coming out P12. Zidric coming out P14 at the moment. Going to mediums. Oh, Jono got a 5 for speeding in the pits. As this safety car being picked up, it will do another lap after this. Is probably enough time for the rest of the grid to catch up.
Well, I suppose 15 laps, 14 by the time the safety car comes in. Is that achievable on the hards? Mediums might struggle because I'm just wondering this race could come into Mikey's hands.
I think
the front runners.
I think the hards will be. I think the hards is the better choice. Yeah. I mean, it's a long old lap. None of them may last. I don't know. I'm not sure on a tyre deg round here.
Yes, of the top 5, Mikey is the only one with a brand new set of hards on.
Yeah.
Everybody, of course, will have a full charge of ERS again, because I did notice that there was a couple of drivers that had basically been rattling through it to try and keep up with the top guys. So they'll be pleased to get that refill.
Yep, as it looks like the grid is nicely following now. We are back all as one, and apart from a 3 second and the speed in the pit for Jono, we are back to a clean slate. Unfortunately massive for Dodos.
Yes, yes.
Yes, yes, yes. Oh, hopefully we get the symbol soon to say that the safety car is coming in.
So really, Kenyon just needs to keep his nose clean for the rest of the race, and that will restart his title charge again.
This is big, because I didn't see Dodo's crash, unfortunately, so I hope there wasn't any altercation, or it wasn't, you know.
No,
I don't
I
want
just
to see
saw
anyone crash, but if someone's done it by their own, sort of under their own steam, it's a little bit. Safety car is in this lap. But yeah, it will be a big, big dent on what was a pretty strong, a pretty solid start. As Kenyon is in charge, he is unlimited while we just wait for the car to enter the pit lane. It's a long old stretch, so you can't go too early, but going late, it leaves little to hardly any options before that run into turn 1. When will he go? The pits. And he's gone now. Hound is pretty much there, and so is Mikey. And then there's a little bit gap down to the Red Bulls that have been caught napping a little bit. Oh, Blitz and Night Owl side by side. There was contact between the pair. Hopefully no one got any damage through. There was some wheel bang in there. So he was closely watching this battle, trying to pick up any pieces. Night Owl snakes!
Hound is going for it. They're side by side. Oh, I can't watch.
He gets it.
Yeah. I think Kenyon may have just wisely backed out of that. He was on the inside, which would have compromised his entry into turn 4.
Blitz is down. Night Owl retakes the lead. Remaster picks up a 3. Bit of a gap from Zero down to Rubber Duck. FC Dreams is hunting down Matt in P13. Keep an eye on the front runners and the times. There's a little bit of a gap. Razza's 1.1 away from the Red Bulls.
John on the soft tires just went by Cedric as they come down the hill to the chicane.
OTC Dreams has taken Matt on the second to last corner, braking late. We've got a little bit of a busier field in Sector 1 now. No DRS for Azazville 1.1. He's going to be a little bit of a sitting duck from Remaster down in P7. We can't grip onto the DRS from the cars ahead. Oh, what is
yellows,
that?
it's Odin.
What is
Odin.
that? It's Odin. Track is green
You want to
again.
hear-
Hopefully it was a loss. Sorry, go on.
If you want to hear something shocking at the front, the car of the top three with the lowest amount of VRS by far is Kenyon.
Yes. I think he's trying to grip onto Hounds. He doesn't want to lose that DRS.
Yeah,
If he loses that DRS, and the battle's going to start happening with him and the others behind him, and it gives Hound a little bit of a free rein. That's why he's burning down here to grip onto it now. John over number 3. Kenyon's out of DRS. Hound is burning a little bit as well, trying to break it.
we just had a moment there on the curb, Hound. I thought he was about to go. Yep, he's broken it.
He has broken it, and now he is probably going to be at the mercy of the cars behind. This could give Hound a little bit of a chance to push away.
I expect to see Mikey right up the gearbox behind Kenyon up here. Yep.
And there we have it already. Mikey
Yeah,
storming
that was
past
so
J7. No, sorry, not J7. Skutex in the Red Bull. Oh, they're side by side. Oh, and it was good. I don't think there was any contact there, actually. I think they were just very,
there
very
might have been
tight.
a bit, 'cause I was still on board with Mikey, and Mikey's driver's hand went up to go, "What are you doing?" So there may have been a slight scuff of tyres, but they've got
Kenyon
away
loses
with
a
it.
couple of spots. Now, Hound 1.7 away.
That's a game was all over the back of Remaster. In fact, he had to get out of the heavy pedal there.
Go back down. Sidgwick is very, very close to the back of Mr. Indy.
Yeah, I think Indy must have got him on the previous lap. Raza is past Remaster. And now Dale sits about Remaster to try and do the same. Dale sending it up. No, he thought about it. He's taking a tighter line through turn 1.
Yeah, he's just got to be patient now as you just carry as much speed as you can up a Rouge just to try and, well, got the DRS there to help. That's it now. Dan Vale, a little bit of outbraking. Goes side by side. Rouge keeps it.
Good
So
racing.
they are gaining very, very quickly on Raza Gamer. Sidgwick gets past Mr. Indy. Oh, Mr. Indy may have been double overtaken there, has he?
Just had a bit of a bang in the wheels with Odin.
Skutex did get past Mikey to take P2. Hound is just over 2 seconds in front. Ken is just looking to rebuild that ARS now. JB7 is going to be approaching. It looks like he is.
Oh, Odin's off. Oh, he's managed to keep it out of the wall, though. I honestly thought he was only a ripper front wheel off there. He must have missed the barrier by fractions.
Was that contact or
No.
just coming out of that corner? It can
Yeah.
get you. OTC Dreams is past Blitz. I don't know what happened there. I think Blitz had a Sorry, Dreams had a bit of a oversteer as Sira's looking around the outside of Bliss. A little bit more grip on the outside, and there it is from Sira. That's a good move. Now looking to use DRS on the cars around them and bring themselves closer to this pack. They're not a million miles away. As now Vale gets past Brewmaster and is looking at Razagamer. Only half a second away, and then the rest of the pack is free up the road. Oh, Jono's gone.
Yeah.
And that brings out a safety car.
Ironically, John was the only one on softs that would have really benefited most from this safety car. But this is where those that were on the mediums, it's now going to swing favour to them, because...
Yeah, I wonder if he was on the mediums with looking how many laps are left. Do you just go a fresh pair of mediums if you've got it?
Yeah, definitely.
But that's what I think now Mikey and Kenyon will do.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you're Hound and Scootex, you'd do the same.
Yep, looks like everybody's bailing into the pits.
We will keep the tire graphic up so we can see. Yep, fresh mediums. Mediums all round apart from Brewmaster, who actually stayed out on the 7-lap hards.
Oh, he's going to get absolutely swamped.
The rest are just coming in, and every single person there is putting on fresh mediums. Apart from OTC Dreams, he is hards. May have just depending on how the mediums are used.
A poor fuggled brain is trying to work out how Indy had a set of hards that had 1 lap on them only. So that's what he's just put on. I'm like...
It would have been the first lap.
Oh, of course.
A little bit tangled, yeah.
Yeah, I forgot they had all pitted. Absolutely. Thank you
Brewers
for helping
get
my
bullied and sent into a wall. Yeah, he's gonna feel a lot of pressure straight away, I think. Unlucky Jono.
I mean, if I'm just speaking from my own point of view as a driver, ex-driver, not to do with Rue, but if that was me in Rue's position right now, I would wait till the safety car went in and I would just pull over the side of the track and just cry till everybody had gone past me. Just like, no, I'm having no part of this.
He might be looking to come in now. I think he just missed coming in on that on the initial bit. Maybe he didn't want to double stack with Dreams, I don't know. But we shall see. At the moment he's leading. But we shall see as he is approaching the pits. Is he going to carry on? Because the safety car will...
He's carrying on.
He's committed to it. Safety car will probably have 1 more lap and then it'll begin. Ooh. Should be getting that well, at the start of sector 3, I'm sure we will have the safety car call. That will put us on to lap 16. So not many laps left, but oh, it's a long old lap round Spa under the safety
It
car.
is, yes.
It's a very long old lap. Safety car is in. Get a nice early call, it seems nowadays, under the safety car, thankfully. But it is a mega long one, so Remaster is leading. Again, it's a difficult one to call. You've got to slow the pack down enough to give the safety car a chance to get in. Because it won't let you go until that safety car is clear. At the moment, I think he's going a little bit too fast and running out of track. He's giving himself less and less options as he goes, because you leave it to the last corner, everyone knows you're going to go on the last corner. Those hards are going to probably start to feel a little bit cold as well. It's a long old straight. Just where Stanboard with Hound, you know you're going to go.
Yep.
It has to go now. And there it is, as long as you don't overtake before the line, which you don't. Hound is past, going around the outside. There is more grip around the outside around here, and Rue doesn't even fight. There's nothing left to do. And then Scootex is going down the inside. Can he get it done? Don't want to go side by side. Upper Ruse, they might do it. No, Scootex slots in behind. That's probably very clever. Scootex is so close at the moment. Rue runs a little wide. Scootex is through. Mikey will follow as well. Oh, there's contact. There is contact. It looked like Mikey's front left has hit the rear end or the rear tyre of Rue.
Meanwhile, it's giving Hound opportunity yet again to be 1.7 seconds down the road.
Yeah, seems like a quite a favourite of Hound this track. Obviously, he feels confident on it. Mikey is close now to the Red Bull of Scootex as Hound picks up a new fastest lap. Go back down to Mr. Indy, who's trying to keep with Odin and Sid. Odin is very close to Sid. No DRS yet. It will be enabled next lap. We have a few laps of DRS available.
Remaster is still struggling.
Oh, Sidra looks a little bit slow up the top of Uru.
Yeah, Odin's
and if he had a little bit of a lift, but the speed difference from Odin was evident as he came up the top of the hill. Odin's gone. He's kept it. He's held it, but he was just starting to lose the back of the car.
Yeah, that's what happened before when he was trying to get by Indy.
He did hold it, but he's not looking comfortable in Sector 1, definitely, or the start of Sector 2. Blitz is on the back of Matt. Alfa Romeo versus Ferrari. Oh, Matt was right on the line.
Closing the gap to Hound at the front.
Matt is getting his wish. He said he wanted to beat Sid and Indy. So far he is. DRS is enabled now on lap 18 out of 22.
Skutex will be under severe pressure from Mikey and Kenyon. Probably I'll be surprised if I don't see both of them go past them.
It's a DRS train now from Skutex all the way down to Syrah in P10. Got some potential for a lot more moves as Mikey and Kenyon follow each other and get past Skutex.
Well, that's immediately taking half a second almost out of Hound's lead.
Hound, yeah, look, nearly just over 1 second. They're going to have to work a little bit harder, try and get it back under the second to get DRS.
Indy gets past Sid. And Odin is right on the back again. Oh, we got a yellow.
Rue
Who's
has
the yellow?
gone. It is only a VSC. It is only a VSC. So it's probably too late for that safety car to be called out now. So we will have a VSC in. We are waiting for the VSC to clear. It will be done very, very shortly. This Hound is just under 1 second now on DRS. And if the guys are just respecting the delta, we will see it. Mikey seems a lot closer. I don't know if he managed to get a little bit more on DS, or is Hound building up to pull away and get a little bit more of a lead. It looks like he's being restricted. Oh no, did Skutex get one as well? Skutex has picked up. Oh, Skutex has picked up a drive-through. Mr. Indy picks up a drive-through, and Odin picks up a drive-through. Oh, that's unfortunate.
It's so easy to do. I've always said, like, back when I was racing, I'd rather, like, lose
It's horrible.
4/10 and just lose a bit from the car in front than get a drive-through.
I think everyone has picked up penalties and drive-throughs for speeding under the VSCs. That delta just sometimes can just catch you out in an absolute instant.
Other Duck picks up a 3, so he's going to have to go some.
Hound looks like he's struggling a little bit at the moment on those mediums. I don't know if he's just feeling comfortable on it or not, but it has gone from 1.5 seconds and we are down to 0.3. And him and Mikey are on not roughly the same amount of ERS.
Mikey
is now
thinking of getting that done before the chicane.
He did. I think he pulled out of that one. He doesn't want to do that. I think he wants to use the DRS because Kenyon's going to get involved in this as well. So. Upper Rouge. Kenyon looks like he's absolutely carried so much speed as Mikey goes around the left-hand side, followed by Kenyon. Yeah, I wonder if I think Skutex is going to have to serve it, or I don't know how it's 3 laps. So I think, yeah, he's going to have to serve that drive through now, which is potentially going to really kill his race, unfortunately.
I'm trying to remember, maybe you don't serve, is it not just a straight disqualification?
Not if I can't remember if there's less than 3 laps left and you get it. I don't think. Actually, I don't know, to be honest, because how would it? What penalty would it give out?
Exactly.
But like you say, you're probably right, mate. To be honest,
I think it's a DSQ. It's a long time since I've ever seen it happen, but I'm fairly sure previously it was just a straight DSQ.
Yeah. Well, we're going to see.
It's like you said, what does it hand out?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't know how it hands out the equivalent of it, but
battle between J7BP and Vale.
yeah, we're on board with this one. Both carrying a good speed up for Rouge. Vale just getting a little bit of ERS help as he pulls out to the right hand side.
Yeah, I think J7 thought he might have got boxed in there, and he did a bit. It's let Vale through.
Yeah, Vale's done well to take that inside line. As Raza Gamer is ahead of them again. Dreams, Zero, caution sector 2.
Rubber Duck is gone.
That is Rubber Duck. We will not see anything for that. That is too late. It will just clear his car up and we will move on. Didn't see anything there. I just saw sector 2. I don't know if a lot of people seem to have dropped that down the hill tonight. Go back to this top fight for the last lap. As Mikey is leading.
Dexter goes into service drive-through.
Yeah.
Put him down. He might come out about.
He's going to come out behind the Ferrari. Yeah, I think so. Killer. Mikey, last time up a Rouge. Kenyon just seems to carry a lot of speed. Mikey is out of ERS. As Hounds gets past Mikey as well. Oh, they're side by side. There's a little bit of contact.
Matt just got past Skutex as he came out of the pits, but of course that then gives Skutex the ERS after the Rouge. That might have done better to stay behind them.
It's now Hounds hunting down Kenyon. Last few, or handful of corners coming up.
Oh, to see Dreams on the inside of J7. Side by side. Oh, it's getting very busy back there.
Dreams has got done. 3. Kenyon is out. I don't think there's going to be enough track left as he comes around last couple of corners are going to be breaking into the final corner. Kenyon plots his car in the middle. Hound looking around the outside. Oh, it's just not enough track for it to do it. And that will be that top 3 of Kenyon, Hound and Mikey. Raza will follow Vale. OTC Dreams, Sierra P7. Nightdale P8, JB7 P9, and Blitz, and followed by Skutex, Matt P12, actually P11 jumping Skutex, Cedric on his return to equal tier in the house takes up a very respectable P13, and then Mr. Indy is just following up. with them three having a good little battle throughout this evening. Well done, Bits. Good top 10. Mr. Indy cross line P14 and Odin looks like he struggled with a little bit of handling on the car, a little bit slidey. Crosses the line.
Well, 13 places gained by OTC Dreams. I might have to go in agreement with the game for driver of the day for that.
Yeah, it was a solid drive. There was quite a few around. He was the one that made the most positions. So Kenyon returns 2 winning ways in Spa. And that is also followed up by Hound P2, Mikey P3. We have Raza Gamer P4. Hound up a couple, Vale up a couple of positions up into P5. OTC Dream starting from P19 on the grid up into P6. Zero had a good recovery from P10 up to P7. And then Night Owl, J7BP, Blitz finished the top 10. Matt, Skutex, Sidric, Indy and Odin complete the grid. I'm just going to run through this very, very quickly.
I have the race directs if that's what you're about to do.
But it was a good race. I enjoyed that race. Not sure what happened on the beginning, but the races and the moves that was done on track was very respectable and very competitive.
Yep, there were some very good battles there.
So thank you for watching. Thank you for joining. Well done to everyone on the grid. Some good points all around. Please join Trev and Sidric tomorrow night, same time, for a realistic tier around Spa. And we shall see you then.
I shall chat to you all tomorrow. Bye now.
You